Hello everyone and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4, where we will continue our glorious campaign as Mexica, Tlatocoyatl in Mesoamerica Universalis. I was so close to saying Mexico Universalis once again, but that's not the case. It's Mesoamerica Universalis, a glorious mod for EU4. Last time we were taking some territories from the evil Puripecans, and now we are converting it to the proper Nahuatl religion. And throughout this campaign, rumors have been heard in Tenochtitlan, increasing volume as time has gone by, about a very rich area, forgotten area to the south, to the southwest, somewhere around there, where streets, buildings, yes, even cities are made out of pure gold and wealth is abundant. It's the richest in the world. It's known as El Dorado to some. It's been spreading throughout all of Mexica, Tlatocoyatl land. And everyone is excited to know where is it. And we finally found it. We found the location of this glorious land. It's right here, right beneath our noses, in fact. It's right to our borders, our new borders. Here is the Balsas metals. It took me ages to actually find them. I did find them in the last episode. And this is our mission for this session. We will take these lands, these riches, for our own. Because who else to administer them if not the Mexica, Tlatocoyatl, based in Tenochtitlan. And right next to Tenochtitlan we have Tlatelolco, which is now, I think, ready to become a vassal. So we will vassalize them, because there's no reason really not to. We might as well. So with them in mind, and now we have them, we have Xicaltepec, and we have Tlacopan, as well as Texcoco. That means we are now not even a quadruple alliance, we're definitely not a triple alliance, as we're 5 people in total. I think it's quintuple alliance? Quadruple is 4. And then it's like quintuple? Something like that? When you're 5, is it? Quintuple alliance? Something like that. I'm not very good with Latin. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not very good with Latin at all. But I think it's something like that. We do have a loan right now that we need to repay at some point. It will require a lot of money in order to repay it. It total 663.54 ducats, which is a bit too much for me. But we are getting our tributes, and that should probably go up. For once, we are actually earning money each month, which is unusual, to say the least. So I'm very happy about that. And we can push on with a new military technology, which will give us combat width +4 and military tactics +0.25. I mean, that 0.25 doesn't sound very, very good compared to, 25. But it's actually really good. It's really good to have. We just need to have the whole regional capital. The building is already built in all possible provinces, requires idea regional capitals. So yeah, we really do need to get to the next idea group, which we can get after we get Administrative Tech 4. And I've been trying to think about this, as I mentioned before. Coercion or gradual centralization. Both of them have value, both of them really, really good. In various different ways. Though I am really fond of... Well, I'm really fond of both, really. So yeah, that doesn't say much. Do you get that extra merchant? I'm once again stuck. I said that I have thought about it, now I'm stuck again. Like, I had thought about it, I was feeling good about it, but now it's just... They're both so good. I mean, coercive ideology, that one is much better than, for example, subtle occupation. Then again, you get the whole gradual centralization ideology and, core creation cost, but you do get that one too. And the monthly autonomy change is also nice. Years of separatism is also very nice, but here you get militancy and yearly army tradition. And that's also pretty nice. I don't know, it's too difficult. It's too difficult to think about. We have a rebel uprising that will happen maybe soon. Could be in about 2.2 years, I mean, depending on what the roll of the dice will be. It is only in it's over here, but we already fixed it. Okay, the revolt happened earlier. Let's do it. Luckily we have the forts up. Not really luckily, we've planned on it. So it's more like we had the foresight to make sure that the forts were up at the time. And we are murdering them brutally. then again, they were trying to go against our rule, and that's not really something you can accept. Unless you want to be a bad ruler, but why would you want to be that? Come on, can they not be running around to every single province that exists? If they take this before I get there, I will be really mad. Come on! Does that mean that this province changed religion? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Good. Just a slight bit mad about that. They shouldn't really have gotten all that way. So if we're going to take the Balsas metals, considering that this area, for example, already have pretty damn bad communication, it could be worth establishing as a fifth ally, or whatever you call it. We're already... oh yeah, we can have 8 diplomatic relations, in fact. So we could have another one. And we're using one for military access to Tlalanapanna, which we don't need anymore. We can cancel that and use it for other things. Right. No, this is the wrong one. Tlalalapan, where are you? Why can't I see you? Maybe I should just click on you. It's easy that way. Alright. Military access. As military access through this place. And then cancel it. I can't find you on the map, so I'll just cancel it this way. It's much easier. Though I am still curious about where it did go. It's probably one of these smaller ones, or maybe... no, it is one over here, but I... oh, okay. It was this one. Alright, I wasn't stupid. Only partially stupid. Which is somewhat acceptable. No advisor here. Land maintenance could be good. We're not paying too much for our land maintenance. When I loaded up the game, there was this bug that... or, not really bug, I guess it's just that it hadn't calculated properly. But the force limit was 22, so I was losing about 16 ducats a month due to being over the force limit. But it solved itself automatically, so no problem there. No problem there. Our army tradition is rapidly decreasing, as to be expected really, since we had it so incredibly high to begin with. I think we just need some more wars in order to in order to sustain ourselves. And that's just what we will do. We can take out this land and take it to our own, really. And then we can form our own... we can go for the Balsas. The Balsas can be our... yeah, the Balsas. These are West Mexican, we are the Triple Alliance. Is this guy Triple Alliance? He's Central Mexican. Oh, he has a different one. Okay, so he's going to be a bit outside of the whole thing. This guy is also Central Mexican, which is a bit strange since he's right next to us. He's on the same island, even. Though I guess he's not part of the Triple Alliance, so... I guess that's fair. We are already pursuing fabricate claims on these guys over here, which we can go for whenever we feel like it, and stop building that. And also over here, fabricate claims on really anything at all. And stop that. We can fabricate another claim. Might as well. And another one. Oh, there's a lot of claims. A lot of claims. Maybe we can fabricate more here too. Yep, we can. That's beautiful. Now we have a lot of claims to pursue, should we decide to do so. And I'm very tempted to, because this land is rich. This is right. There we go. Diplomatic. They do have substantial allies. This one does not. So I want to take this out. You only need 10 in order to make a claim. Alright. That's good. I'm so used to it being 20 from the base game, or the vanilla, whatever to call it. Well, while we wait for that, we might as well. I mean, why not indulge ourselves in a bit of violence every now and then? Who has ever died from that, apart from people who die? It's a stupid question. And let's just take that out. We are about less than 2 decades away from... oh, a revolt in our allies' territory, and he's probably stupid enough not to go for and remove them. Maybe we should go and help out. Alright, go and help out our ally, and then come back. It is, what, separatists? We can't have that. No separatists in our land, thank you very much. So this area is taken, and then let's take that one as well. And that should do well. I believe in this. And 18th of April. We're taking them out. Good job. Just re-siege the province. Problem is there that now they have more separatism, I believe. Which is a bit unfortunate, but our ally was so faithful that he disregarded his own well-being to help us. I mean, I appreciate that loyalty, but they really don't need to. Just take care of yourselves first, and then come to our aid if need be. There's no need to sacrifice yourself unnecessarily. Alright, let's take this area then, and I suppose go here. Their army seems to be gathering here. We don't have a leader for this army, but it should be fine anyway. We do have a superior force in so many regards at this point. What I'm worried about is when we reach the point where we're so big that we will always need conquest in order to sustain ourselves at this point. So that's a problem. That's quite a big problem, in fact. So we will need conquest, but I wonder what will happen when we can't sustain that, when we're so big and conquered so much that we have too big of an empire. It's becoming unwieldy to rule, and we still need war, otherwise our legitimacy is down the gutters and we just implode. That's a future that could happen. We're about a decade and a half or so away from Christopher Columbus discovering America, if we had enabled such events to happen. Now, I don't think it will happen that way, but somehow at least we will be getting some good stuff. Improved navigational instruments. That's not really a priority for us, but at the same time we don't really have much else to spend our diplomatic power on, to be fair, so we might as well. It does give us some nice ahead of technology stuff, which should increase our trade efficiency? No? Maybe that's just in... wait, doesn't it give that? Maybe it's just in the base game. Could be. I remember that being a thing. Alright, we can go for peace now. If we go for a separate peace with these guys first, it's the Malinaco. Okay, we can go for peace with them. We just want money, honestly. I don't care about anything else at this point. At least not from them. We can go for war against them later on. We can't really request too much anyway. Maybe we can request one province. Let's take this one. Can we request more? Right, this one then. Screw that. We'll take those provinces and be happy. Alright, and now we can go for peace with these guys. Alright, can you give us all your money? Good. Now we can maybe pay back that debt. And then let's take these two provinces. Yeah, let's just be a bit more conservative with our taking over things. There we go, and let's core that. That's what we want to do. That's how we like it. It costs nothing. It costs nothing to core these areas. There's so much development too, so many people living there. Well, not that many. And now we can pay back that loan, which will give us 90 gold left. But we will get more money from these fellas. 530. Why does everyone have so much damn gold? I don't understand. But I will take all of your land and be happy about it. Thank you very much. There we are. There we are. And core it all. Yeah. Core it all. Alright, let's just pause the game, and then we will mothball all the forts and manually enable these forts along the border of these damn rebels. Because I don't trust them. There we go. This is a bit tedious with the fort system. One thing that I would love, since they have so many forts in this mod, if there was like a mothball all forts in states, if that was an option. Though I doubt that would be very easy to add into it. But it would still be fairly useful for these cases, because most of the time the new states will be, well, part of enemy territory. We will have one army stationed in the general vicinity, and then one army sent over here, because we will probably go into war very soon against the guys here over here in this area. So one army will be enough, I believe, to take out these guys. I'm quite certain of it. Let's just declare war on them. And take over the Balsas metals. Are we at war with these guys too? No, we're not. So who are we at war with now? We are at war with... only these fellas. They have no Balsas metal. Oh, they have one. Alright, we'll take that one and be happy about it. No complaints over here. No complaints. None at all. There we are. One is done. Let's take another one. Maybe we can reach the Pacific Ocean and build a boat and sail to Japan and invade Japan. Oh, imagine... Oh. If they ever make CK2 that is in Japan, and I don't mean the Sengoku game that Paradox made once upon a time and then forgot about. But if they make a CK2 Japan version, like a spin-off or something, that's exactly like CK2 but only like in Japan. And they really should add, the Sunset Invasion for Japan. The Aztec are coming, but from the east instead of the west. Would be brilliant and unnecessary, because you could just add like the Mongols, who actually tried to invade Japan. Wait, was it Mongols? Yeah, it was Mongols. Alright. My history is not as bad as I imagine it to be. Oh, damn scrolling in. I've noticed sometimes when I've been watching, or when I've been editing videos and then watching them a bit afterwards to see how the quality ends up. When I do those really, really big scrolling ins, it's quite annoying. So I can definitely understand that part, but this mouse, I need to get a better mouse. No excuses. There can be no excuses for bad quality. That's my motto. No excuses, no excuses. I mean, I can give explanations, but no excuses. Just need to stop doing that. Technically, this mouse should have like a scroll lock where it doesn't scroll too much, but sometimes it disregards my commands and decides to scroll in as close to things as possible, which is, yeah, not good. Alright, we are almost done with this war. I know you want to have peace, but peace is not an option at the moment. We need our friends to be done with this stuff before. There we go. We have a peace opportunity. We'll start with these guys and then just take their money. That's all we want from them. They have quite a bit of it, so we'll take that and maybe just war operations. Sure. That will be them. And then we will go with these guys who have a really boring flag, I might say. And take... That's a lot of money. We'll take less money then, and take your territory. There we go, 753, holy shit. And then we have the Balsas metals. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hello, Balsas metals. Hello. Now we can expand Huay Te Kuala, another one. Alright, so we'll lose us 1,000. And then we have Huetamo. Actually, don't we have a... There we go, we have one more. Can we get a good peace with you? No, we haven't. It's way over there. There's no way I'm going way over there just to take that land. Come on, are you kidding me? Okay, I guess we are going all the way over there to take that land. God damn it. So this one is now exiled, so we just need to find a way to get there. Maybe Balsas can... Sirondaro, maybe they can give us military access? They will. Right, Sirondaro, thank you very much. Me and our allies will simply just walk. We can walk through here. I mean, that's better, I suppose. So Sirondaro, we didn't really need that military access. We'll cancel it. Actually, we'll wait for the war to end. Just in case. Oh. Oh, yeah. So oh, I got you. I got you. We could only go there at the moment because they were still exiled. Now they're not, so they have to go for Sinodara anyway. Imagine if I had cancelled that. That would be an unnecessary fuck up. So this area, I imagine, have really bad communications. Fair communications, and this one has difficult communications. How does this work? I mean, this one is further away. Is it? Is it? I mean, imagine they have to go all the way through here, and this is fair communications, this is a difficult one, and this is fair. Whatever. I'm sure there's a reason for it. So they border about the same provinces, I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason. There's always reasons. And now we're getting all of the states, or all of the areas. Good, and we have more captives, which gives us more infantry combatability. And everything like that. Alright, let's just take your money. They won't accept that, huh? What? Do they have more territory that I'm not aware of? Because we have already occupied parts of it. Actually we haven't, damn it. It's not... Well, we have occupied this land, but I guess not the capital? No, the capital is occupied by Tenochtitlan. Oh, come on. There's only like 18,000 people living in this damn country to begin with. It's not that big. Is there anyone else that I'm missing out on? No, these two, and I've occupied half of their territory. Yet they are unwilling to go for even a white peace. They would be unwilling to go for. Huh. That's a bit strange. We'll stay here then. Maybe they will have a peace. We could give this land to anyone else, but we don't wanna. Something happened to the Balsas. I think they got completely eaten up. Maybe we can release Balsas. If we take Balsas, we can release Balsas and give them the nearby territory. Making our own Balsas mine. Yeah, Balsas metals. I guess we wait then. Considering that our legitimacy loves to be at war, I don't really have a problem with staying in perpetual war like this. The only bad thing is that we have to maintain most of our forts, and that costs a bit of money, but beyond that, not a big deal. And seemingly they had no problem over here to be part of our territory. Though, to be fair, that is, yeah, a Nahua culture. Expansion of Tehua Teocalli completed. So do we want more stability? That would put us at the top of stability. Do we want to get more army tradition? Army tradition would be fairly nice at the moment. Or more prestige. I mean, stability would be nice to have a full, though not completely necessary. I mean, that natural unrest -8 is really cool, and all the other things are good enough, but we don't take too much money from national tax anyway, and we could go with the extra army tradition to offset. That's like 7 to 8 years of loss of army tradition right there. In just one foul swing. Come on, just have peace. Will you? This guy does not want to give up his land. Alright, we'll indulge them. We will indulge them in this perpetual war. Huetamo. Our gateway to the Balsas mines, or Balsas metals. How much money does that give us? Does that count as gold? No, it does not. It does not count as gold. Oh yeah, great. We have legal reforms. There we go. And now we have an option. We have an option on which one to pick. And this time we really do need to pick it. So, that's where I will leave it off with a cliffhanger. Which one will it be? Will it be the coercion or will it be gradual centralization? I guess only time will tell, and we will find out in the next episode. Which I do hope that you will, well, click on whenever it comes up. Maybe it will be in a day, maybe it will be 2. maybe even a week. Who knows? Only time will tell. Okay, I will stop with this. I will stop with this nonsense. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one.